Well, it's October 24th. Today my brother Kent's birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Some more animals. Anyway, for the past few days, I've been getting up, coming out here on my porch in the morning, and looking over here, looking at my yard. And I've been noticing this white spot back there. So that's an old trash pile I've been covering up with brush. I've been noticing that white spot down there. Just figured there's some kind of bag or something blew up over there. Something the animals dug up. But today I decided to come out here and check it out, see what it is. But I also had this other thought that, you see right here is where I found boletes all over right here. And then right all around there, around that tree and that tree and that tree and that tree. The one way over there, you can't really see the dead one. I found a bunch of honey mushrooms just a few weeks ago. And then right along where that bench is, there's a point going out there, and I find chanterelles all along there. Maitake, right, going down that point a little ways, and off on the other side of the hill. Actually, we'll see that branch of that dead branch right there. That's a dead tree that a maitake grew off of. And on the other side of that dip, I found hen of the woods. And at the bottom of that valley, see the start of that valley, bottom of that valley where it goes into this valley, I found oyster mushrooms. And then found morels right there, chanterelles all down that point, morels down there, and that bottom's the biggest bottoms right down there, big little flat bottoms. It's my first mushroom patch. But yeah, I found all kinds of edible mushrooms out here. Found puffballs at the end of this point, right there, the end of that point, and the end of that valley. And that's what this is. Big, giant puffball. Pretty good size one. Right on. So, I guess I'm going to take me a little, here's some kind of mushroom. Some little polypore looking. Oh, they're old, dried up. Oh yeah, and I found peckerheads right here on this hillside too. Right down. Oh, there's a couple more puffballs. Hell, 2 more big puffballs. That one's old. Another big old puffball. There's another one there. No, that's trash there. That's the old one. There's another nice big one. About 10 inches across probably. Yeah, I found quite a few of them. Oh, there's another one back there. Behind that basketball thing. See right there in the middle. Alright. Oh, there's a couple more down there. Alright, well, we'll go over there and look at it here in a minute. Right on, man. Puffball patch. Got a puffball patch. Right here in my yard. But yeah, I haven't found any mushrooms on this tree yet. But old lady neighbor used to live there, said she found a couple big giant morels up here one year. This is a elm tree, American elm. And that's a maple, sugar maple. So yeah, there's all kinds of good mushrooms in this yard, man. Pretty cool spot for a mushroom hunter to live. But I don't know, I'm gonna get out there in the woods and see what I can find. We'll check out the other ones here in a minute. Might go out that way and go do some looking first. See, there's the tree I found. Maitake. Here's the morel patch. Chanterelles all through here. Every year chanterelles here. Morels just started in a couple of years there. Morels along here. And that big tree there. That's where the maitake was. Which is, maitake is also called the chicken of the woods. It grew right there by the base, kind of. Well, let's walk over there. You never know, there might be one of them. I guess you might grow off yeah, I found morels right in here. Around here's a maple tree. But the maitake is a Korean word, I guess, and that's why we always call them Koreans. So I guess we couldn't say the name around here. That's all us hillbillies. That's what I've always been told is called Korean mushrooms. But what y'all probably call them is chicken of the woods, or hen of the wood. Now this is to be the hen of the woods. Chicken of the woods is the orange yellow one. This is the grayish one. And it grew right here a few years actually. And then right over there on that hillside, This was the hen of the woods and had the chicken of the woods right over there on that hillside. Oysters down there. But anyway, I'm going to get off here and go looking. Good luck, everybody. Eagle Beak and Kai and well, everybody else out. Yeah, got a bunch of them out again. Out with me. Yeah, right, Jelly Bell. Dog. Well, here's the log I found the chicken of the woods on one year, but today I found these little mushrooms. Kind of like some kind of pasture mushroom, deer mushroom or something. I don't know, I'm not no expert. Here's a little cluster of them. There's a good view of them. Come on, maybe. There's a little brown spot in the middle. I don't know what they are for sure. I think they might be little edible mushrooms, but I don't even eat mushrooms, so it's nice to know which ones are edible. I just like to know, even though I don't eat any mushrooms. I just love hunting mushrooms. Hey, Tom. Oh, here comes the Indian. Queenie. All right, well, first mushrooms on my hunt. Oh, here's another little patch of them. These are little older ones. This must have been the first ones of the patch, huh? There's some other kind of little bitty mushrooms there. Look at them. Tiny mushrooms. Oh, that's cool. That's neat. I don't know if them are the same, just coming up. I'm gonna have to watch them and see if them are the same. There's a little bitty, tiny mushroom. It's like a needle. I mean, literally like a needle. Oh, there's another one. There's another one of them ones. Yeah. I think that's the same ones. That's just how they come up. So the little bitty ones are them ones, I think. It's all part of the patch. Them's all part of the patch. Oh, here's a bunch more of them little bitty ones. Yeah, I found a whole bunch of them out here this year. They're everywhere. But anyway, still off and hunting. Well, just over there on it. There on that hillside. Right over in there's where I found them one little mushrooms. And here's where one of these trees, I'm trying to figure out what tree. One of these trees right in here is where, it's actually my brother Chuck found the oyster mushrooms one year. Can't remember what tree though. Anyway, here's a log that just fell recently. And I got some of these orange mushrooms. Look at them. What's that noise? Is that going right out of the log? Oh, they got some weird gills. Guess I just screwed them up. Huh. Is that one like that? No, they're kind of more regular. But they're wavy. The decurrent or whatever, different lengths. Real bright orange. Oh, pick this old one, I guess. See that side? I think I just messed that side up. Can't really smell them. I don't know what them are. Them are bright orange. Not brighter than they're looking on this camera. Them are neat. Well, that's 3 kinds of mushrooms so far. I got some rain a few days ago. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain this week. Man, camera, them cats don't show up very well. Cats all over out here. The dog back there. Anyway, I'm still just, like I said, that first point I said where I found all the chanterelles. Here's the point where I found the chanterelles. A bunch of chanterelles right here. The morels over there. Mitake. Chicken of the woods. Oyster mushrooms. This is my mushroom little paradise, kind of. And a bunch of things like this I don't know what are. You know, several kinds of mushrooms. Right down here I found a bunch of them giant puffballs, right along all through here before. So that's why I come down here. Still off on hunting. Let's see what else we can find. Look at this. I think I found me an old deer. What do you call it? Rubber scrape? Rubber. Yeah, they rub their antlers on the tree, I think. Called a rub. I don't know. Is that a deer rub? Ain't a very good one. I mean, a little bit of markings on the back. Kind of trees you do a lot. Found a tree like I used to. There was a tree like this, man. It's like tore all the limbs all like this high from a big old. Oh, it's like an 18 pointer, at least a 16 pointer. I counted 16 points, but as close as I got. That's when I was a kid. I used to watch that deer. A few times I've seen that big old monster, man, and he would tear up some trees. But anyway, I'm still on the mushroom hunt with all my little buddies out by the big dead oak. There's usually some kind of mushrooms around this thing. Let's get down there and look. Well, here's the back of my woods, down below that big dead oak. Well, there's nothing up around there. Usually some kind of mushrooms up in there. But anyway, I got down here and I found this thing. Kind of weird. I think it had a blind growing across it or something, made that notch in it. I don't think it's normally, typically just round. You see it? You see it? It looks like, oh, I broke it. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's pink. Like pinkish. It's kind of like a deer mushroom or a pasture mushroom again, but it's got some pink gills. Real fine gills. Oh, this must be what I smelled. I just sat on a log right over there. I smelled a real fresh smell of mushroom. Kind of earthy. I don't know. Smells like a mushroom. Smells like a good mushroom. Don't know what it is. But again, it looks like it might be an edible one, but I'm not good on them kind of mushrooms. So we're still off hunting. To the back. Right here is the edge of my back edge of my property. So I'll go back up this side, and up there is where them other, by my house is where the other puffballs are. I'm going to work my way up to there and check them out. There's Bobo. There's Bobo and Indian. Thought he got lost there for a minute. Okay, I think I got the whole crew with me. Well, at least the ones that followed me today. That's not even close to the whole crew. It's like a third of them. But anyway, back off on the hunt. Here's the log the catch is all on. And right there's got a mushroom right over there somewhere. And come over here and there's a couple more. Down growing around the stem of this weed. Oh, it's one of those sticky balls too. A sticky ball weed. And there's another one. And here's a better one. Covered in leaves. So yeah, I think they might be edible too. It's got like fungus growing around the bottom of the fungus. See it down there? It's all funky looking. Looks like spider webs. Is that the mycelium, I guess? That's cool. Alright, well, still out looking. I love finding mushrooms on my property. Gotta figure out what they are. I know a lot of them, but there's still way more I don't know. Alright, well, see if there's any more of them around here. Then off to the next spot. Hopefully be the next spot. Later. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. About turned it off. And here's some more. They're just buried in the leaves. Nice little patch of them here. There's one. There's a couple more. And there's one. Oh, I see another one maybe. Is that one down there? No, that's just a white leaf, I think. No, it's just a piece of bark or something. Oh, that's plastic. Oh, that's paint off that board over there. There's no board out here. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, nice little patchy of them, huh? cool. Yeah, well, them look like they could be edible mushrooms, so be worth looking up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here, almost in a circle, and then that one over there. Let's keep going around the circle, see if we find any more. It'd be a fairy ring. I've found fairy rings in mushrooms a lot of times. There's perfect circles of mushrooms. One time it wasn't really a fairy ring, but I found a hard maple tree and looked around for mushrooms like you normally do, you know, 5, 10, 15 feet. Didn't find no, I was looking for morels. Didn't find no morels, so I walked away, and about 30 feet away from this hard maple, I found a big old morel. And about 5 foot away, another big morel. And 5 foot away, another big morel. All the way till there was a circle, a 30, 40 foot circle around this hard maple of morels. About 5, some of them almost 10 foot apart. But it was a pretty neat patch, man. That's the only place it was, just a big ring around the tree. Anyway, still hunting. Good luck, everybody. Dang, I think I found the source of them. I think these are the same ones. They're more bally. These must be fresher. These are real stiff. Oh, look at that. There's another one. There's a little bitty one. There's one. Let me get over here, though. There's a nice one. One there. A couple, 3 there. Whole cluster there. But look at this big cluster here. Look at the size of that. Dang, this log's in the way. As big as my hand. That's neat. That's real neat. And a bunch over here. Some little bitty ones. Hold on a second. Zoom in a little bit. Look at these little bitty ones. Yep, they got the pink looking spores or gills. Look how that's grown off a big old clump there. That's neat. That's really neat. It's barely attached to it. Feels like it's about to fall off. There's another one over there. Oh, there's one that popped out. Come on, focus. Yeah, they smell earthy mushroom. Nice, fresh one. All right, see what else is over here. Oh, there's one. What's this? Oh, look. It's a white acorn. It's rotten or covered in spores or something. There's one. There's one. There's one. I got zoomed in too far, sorry. There's a nice one. Here's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. Little bitty one. Couple more. Man, I wish I knew what them was. Pretty nice little patch. Come on, guys. You ain't going. This ain't my property. That was the edge of my property, that fence right here. So I'm just on the other side of my property. That's a cool little patch, though. They're everywhere. Up in there. Down here. And all over right there. Alright, well. Having a fun little mushroom hunt so far. Come on, guys. Time to go back to our property. Come on, let's go. Well, that's the big dead tree. I just found all them. My last little patch of mushrooms by. And I come walk up here to my, hey Jesse, my old sitting tree. This used to be a big arch in the air. Had two logs here side by side. And kind of sit on one and kind of lean on the other one at times. And then it finally fell down. So just a sitting log now. And I got up here and a little patch of these weird puffballs. Look at these. They're just starting, but they're rough on top. They're neat looking. They're puffballs on stems. Let me see if I can get it. And then there's one right down here. They're kind of neat. Stiff little mushroom. If that's a different kind of puffballs. Is that how them giant ones start out? I don't know. Might have to watch them and see. Well, I'm back here to the sitting tree, so time to take a little squat and have a little smoke. Round up all my cats. He got a little nipple on it, don't he? Got nipples. See, they're real rough. Real spiny-like, but soft. Soft spines like. Kind of neat. Just any mushroom's kind of neat. But here's my sitting tree, so time to take a sit. Alright, well, hopefully I'll get back with you for something else before I get to the other giant puffballs. This has been a pretty decent little hunt out here. Didn't look like it was going to start out like it wasn't going to be very good besides the ones I found in my yard. I found a few mushrooms. Nothing really to brag about, but made my time enjoyable with my animals. So that's all that really counts. Ain't been out on my property much in a while. So there's a dead oak. But anyway, I'm going to sit down now. Have a little break. Well, come over to sit down on my sitting log and hi, Jelly Bell. And I looked in this little hole right here. And damn, if there ain't mushrooms going down in there. Oh, wow. That's a pretty mushroomy property. Why is that one yellow? There's another one hanging down there somewhere. It's growing all the way underneath it. There's a mushroom down there. Get the angle where you can see it. That's pretty neat. That's cool. See, there's some other ones right there. So this is a mushroomy spot. There's Bobo. Bobo and Queenie. Well, it's it. Time to take a little break. You know what I'm saying, man? Places like this can't even take a break. Besides arrowhead hunting on a day like this where I can't take a break. I love them days. But mushroom hunting's kind of fun too. Not near as cool as arrowheads. Damn, I need an arrowhead. Oh, it's been so long. But now my job is over, so. But it's fall time, as you can see, so it's really hard. I ain't got no car, so. All I got to hunt around here is creeks. I need to get away to a field, and maybe I'll pick up a rock before long. But till then, I'm going to be wandering in my woods, watching the mushrooms grow. Alright, well, good luck, everybody. Hi, Chastity. Of course, I shut the camera off. I noticed there's old mushrooms. I noticed that last time I shared them. And where's some more? Let's set on some. Oh, here's a couple. And here's a couple. And here's some little tiny kind of micro jelly mushrooms, I think. Look at them little bitty micro suckers. I mean, where's my finger? See, them's tiny mushrooms there. They're all over. Just gonna get down to the angle where you can see if there's an actual mushroom. What will happen? But anyway, look around on this log a little more. And that's all I see. Oh, that's Tom. I thought I seen something move. It said cat. And down here, some more mushrooms. There's a dead mushroom. There's some little bitty mushrooms that grow all over my woods. And there's some other kind of mushrooms. Now, these are like the ones going in the hole, maybe. I don't know. See, look at this. Bunch of mushrooms. Smells like a mushroom. This one here's pretty fresh looking now. That's the decurrent gills for sure. Another kind I'm not sure about. Oh, here's, well, that's that one I picked off. Alright, well, probably some more mushrooms on here too. I found a whole bunch of, can't remember, some kind of mushrooms down here one year. There's a couple down here. Well, oh, there's a bunch of them. Look at them all. Well, not a bunch, but nice little grouping of them. Well, that one turned inside out, but where am I at? Kind of weird. Look at the puff up. Real flat. That's weird. Huh. You got them mushrooms everywhere out here. Got these little bitty yellow things. That's a different kind. They're all over. They're just little bitty. Some I think I've seen a couple maybe the size of a nickel or a quarter maybe. But there's another one. Another one. There's one that's broke off. They smell a little different. I don't know. I can't describe that smell. It's kind of weird. Almost like latex almost in a way, but nutty latex. I don't know, man. It's a weird smell. I'm not good at describing mushrooms. But anyway, I just want to go back and sit on my log for a few minutes. Now I got all these mushrooms around it out of the way. I think. Oh, nope. Here's nope, that's the same kind I think, just dead. Dang. Can't really breathe. Gotta go over here and clear my lungs out. Nope, old insulator. There's a wire attached to it. Must be, can't remove it. Something attached to it. Old insulator. Got on my old fence line, so there's probably a post in there or something. Alright, well. Maybe that might be the end of my mushroom journey besides them giant ones. You never know though. Still got the whole other side of my woods to go back. But this is usually the mushroomy side. So anyway, get up here and round up my cats. Got most of them rounded up, but still gotta get a couple more up here. Take a little break. Good luck, everybody. There's a couple mushrooms down there. Mushrooms everywhere. Well, this next log, here's the log I was sitting on, and this log right in front of it, here's a bunch of these little bitty mushrooms. This whole log is just full of them. And you get up to this end of them, you got some bigger ones. They ain't them jelly mushrooms. They're actual little mushrooms, little round. And jelly mushrooms don't grow like that, I don't think. Anyway, here's that. Here's one I picked off. Can't really see it. I can't see it with my naked eyes. Let me see if I get on my finger. Yeah, it looks like a polypore. I can't see no gills on it. You see, there's a little bitty stem on it. Got a little bitty stem and so it's tiny polypore of some sort, I think. Which are like sponge like mushrooms. Instead of gills, you have little holes on the bottom. Like a sponge. It reminds you of a sponge. See, that was the biggest one. I picked it off so I could look at it. I just think them are cool. I mean, you never know. Them could be the cure for cancer. Something like that. That people don't, so small that people don't even ever really test out or nothing. But anyway. Oh shit, forgot my bow. Well, looks like everybody took up my sitting spot. They ain't got no place to sit. I'm gonna have to kick some cats out of the way. Anyway, still out hunting. Like I said, I got the whole west side of my property to walk back, so wish me luck.